Hello YouTube and welcome to Groundworks Plays Transport Fever. This is episode 7 on our lovely Europe playthrough on the beautiful river delta map, and we are picking up where we left off previously, and that was we have just built trains, or recently built trains, that will be ferrying cows and grain from Oakham farm to the Oakham port, which then there will be picked up by ships and hopefully ferried all the way up to Brearley. In the Brearley we have a food processing plant and so on, but second thing that we have for today's episode, which we wanted to do, is to build the Mainline. And that is, if you remember, we are now replacing the old trains that we have that have been going from Meltham to Winchcombe, as the other ones we have already replaced, going from Meltham to Brearley. So yeah, Meltham to Brearley have been replaced, and Winchcombe to Meltham, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my tongue, it gets twisted a little bit. So yeah, a total of 3 trains to be replaced with the new Prussian G3 and 5 wagons altogether. I have deliberately set the vehicle replacement to 25%, 25% age, because I think all of them are actually above that age, and I'm hoping that they will be replaced. So once that is done, we will be redefining the Melwyn line and the Melcock, as they are written here wrongly. I will be replacing them with a single line going all the way from Winchcombe up to the Brearley. And because now all the trains will be running exactly the same tech, I think it will be working beautifully. Okay, let's do a follow along and just make sure that all the vehicles are being replaced roughly at the 25% marker. And while we do that, we can do a follow along on our brand new Prussian G3 going from Winchcombe to Meltham. And as you can see, the food business and the passengers traffic is picking up, because we already have 2.51 million in the bank, and that's absolutely not the consequence of me going to the bank and asking for extra loan. No. Well, I'm kidding. Of course I didn't ask for a loan, because I mean, these trains are pretty pricey and we have to pay them, but I have every confidence in the world that it will be no problem whatsoever, because I think that the passenger traffic, once we actually build the main line, will be picking up, and it will be bringing us a metric crap tons of cash, so I'm not overly concerned. Enjoying the beautiful ride along, and I'm hoping that we get soon another train from another direction. We should be getting it, but as you can see on this river delta map, things are spaced so far apart that you actually really have a feeling of traveling between the two cities, and that's one of the things why I really like this ride-alongs. Once when we connect everything up to, I think the idea is that we continue then from Brearley further to Oakham, and once we connect everything, I think we will be doing a full ride along from Winchcombe to Oakham, probably with some newer train, because there is no sense of me repeating everything with the same train. There is another train coming in opposite direction, and if I'm not mistaken, that one should be running the old Borsig. And I'm hoping once that guy comes into the Winchcombe station, it should be replaced, because I'm keeping my eye on the money here, and soon that we get 2 massive drops in the amount of money that we have, then the things should be replaced, hopefully. Okay, let's set up this for a passing shot. There we go. Old and the new. There is one actually that I believe that one of the trains got replaced, and I believe it was the train that ended up at the Meltham station, because this one has still been passing. So yeah, if we zoom out further along, yeah, definitely. So there's only this one that we saw that needs to be replaced. And if you look at I think the timings are good, because Meltham to Winchcombe has a period of 6 minutes, while the Meltham to Brearley has a period of 7 minutes. So once we actually merge these two lines, I think it will be working beautifully. So this one goes Meltham, Cockermouth, Brearley, Cockermouth, and it will be Meltham, Winchcombe. So once we add these two last stations. I'm just keeping my eye when will the last of the Borsig get replaced, signaling the end of the era of the, I believe, six-wheelers or something. My finances, yeah, I am maxed out with the loan, so I am hoping that this guy going to Winchcombe will have enough cash to replace itself. Let's go quickly over to that one, because oh, and I really love the golden finish on the Borsig. Yeah, I think it's better that we follow that one along just to see if we have enough cash. I'm a little bit suspenseful, but you know, I think the total cost to replace is roughly 1 point something million, 1.45, and we have currently 1.30, and we don't have any more loan available, so it's kind of you could call it that it's a little bit it's tense whether or not this will be replaced, because our merging of the lines and building a main line actually depends on it. 150, I think that should already be enough. And this one is also delivering 40 passengers, so once it delivers, that should also be like 100 grand or something at least, I hope. Yeah, we are coming into Winchcombe at 45 kilometers an hour. Oh, 2 million! Yeah, this should be easy peasy, no problems whatsoever. It is November, I got worried it will be end of the year thingy. Okay, and payday 329k, and replacement, hell yeah! Now this actually looks like a train. Oh, and we have warnings that our road vehicle 20 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. Yeah, replacement of the road vehicles is something that will have to be desired for the time being, but yeah, we will also need to figure out how to do it. So, the trains are now replaced. So let's, to the Melcock line, let's modify that one. So we will be saying, okay, after the Cockermouth, go back to Meltham, add the station, Meltham, and yes, station appears consecutively twice. It will no longer after I add Winchcombe. Yeah. Okay, great. So this would be the full length of a line. Wonderful. So then we will be calling it the main line. Okay. Because it's a main line going everywhere, so fine. Then we will be taking the vehicles that are currently running on these lines, and we will be setting them all on the main line. So you, sir, you will be running the main line. Yes, you're waiting for a free path, I don't care. You on the main line and you on the main line. Okay, great. and let's make it red to make it clearly visible for everybody running along. Great. And as you can see, when running on the main line, we didn't impact that much in terms of our frequency, which is every 8 minutes, which I think is great. And then we can leave the trains to trot along. Wonderful. So, yeah, this one is going to Meltham, this one is going to Winchcombe. Okay, it seems that everything is working as intended, and there's another train which left Meltham. Great. Okay. Right. Ooh, and we are out of money because it's January. We had to pay all the bills, all the loans and all that jazz, so obviously it's a little bit of a crisis. But I mean, I am a little bit worried if everything will be picking up as intended, but so far I've been getting positive signals that things will be running as they should. So yes, we can see that at the upper Brearley we do see a bit more food being processed and delivered to Brearley. We see the passengers waiting at the station, which is great. And we see a load of grain waiting to be, or load of cows waiting to be delivered to the port, and load of grain waiting to be delivered onward by the ships. So I would say all in all our food business is picking up, which is great, because it will mean that the cities like Oakham will be able to grow and develop, and pretty soon, I'm hoping maybe in the next episode, we should be connecting Oakham as well with the rail network. Yes, but I'm thinking even more, I mean, I don't know how these trains will impact my shipping, so I'm slightly, okay, you are ferrying livestock. And there's a lot of grain waiting, which kind of makes me think it will be slowing up the production a little bit on from the farm. I mean, I like the fact that the ships are going and delivering food, but I think that the output is too high. So I'm almost thinking that I should be building a rail line from Oakham to Brearley. And to start, I will be building it for the goods first. So delivering cow and grain from the Oakham farm directly to the food processing plant, and on the way back picking up the food and bringing it here to the Brearley. The docks I will probably repurpose to be delivering something else. Something that is too far for me now to connect via, and the ships I will rather be sending from Brearley to the different destinations and different towns. I think that would be a better choice because, yeah. As you can see, we are having slight cash issues, but then again, none of our services are generating a huge loss, so it's only we have to wait until everything picks up. But thinking of it, I'm actually thinking to be a little bit more proactive and start building, because yeah, track you can always build when you don't have the cash for it, because it's rather cheap. So something like that. Okay, and I'm just waiting for some trains to make me the cha-ching. Yeah, we can already see some food waiting there, great. Okay, and our ship is leaving. It has gotten all the cows it needs to be able to successfully send it, and another ship is waiting. So this shipping business isn't too terrible, it's working, and it will help our food processing plant to pick up the, you know, the delivery. Oh, so we still have horse and cart here. Delivering stuff to Brearley. Jeez, that's old. Brearley food delivery. Do we have any vehicles that we could actually replace? I mean, do we really want to use horse and cart? Come on, what do we have for road vehicles? Oh, we have DMG Kenstadt. Yeah, and as you can see now, a new shipment of grain is coming. We'll have a metric crap ton of grain waiting here. Okay, yes, we need either more ships or we need a train line, and I think I'm gonna be leaning towards the train line a little bit. Okay, so let's check out Brearley food delivery. We have a total of a bunch of horse and cart. So let's put everything to be replaced by the damaged Kenstadt and to be replaced right away. It's funny, I never saw that we have like 5 vehicles on the food delivery. I only thought we had 1 or 2. I have no idea where the rest are, but okay. Then we are talking about... that was Brearley food delivery, sorry, this is Oakham food delivery. So let's replace these 2 as well. Yeah, I was looking at the Brearley food delivery list while I'm replacing the vehicles while I'm looking at Oakham, of course. Silly me. Okay, another ship has picked up its cargo, so these ships are doing their, stuff, but we want them to be doing faster. So that's why we will be building the train. And I think when it comes to raw supply, it's good to have trains supplying the stuff. Yeah. Okay, and now we are building the track. Shall I put it like this? So it's... oh, no, not curved, just straight. Yeah, if it touches the road, I'm perfectly fine with that. As you can see, the costs are not too much, and while we're waiting for this to happen, getting some cash won't hurt either. And the ships are, well, they're doing an admirable job. They're just waving back and forth a little bit, because probably some of their captains are, mosh pit drunk, I guess. Okay, let's extend the track. Oh, mind the gap, never mind, you can go through each other, that's perfectly fine. It would be nice if the devs actually implemented collisions, and so that the ships have to really avoid each other. Oh, we have a tunnel here, this is an expensive one. I'm gonna take it. Terrain alignment collision. Oh, something like that. Is it good? Yeah, I think it would work. Sure. $700,000. I mean, it's a pricey value proposition, but not like we actually have a possibilities here. So let's just double check it. What terrain alignment collision? On this section of the mountain. I see. So how about some smootheroo? Come on, if I smooth it out, you should be able to, go about your merry way. So I'm smoothing, okay? See? There. Okay, can I now please build a tunnel? Terrain alignment collision again. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So I'll actually need to chip away a little bit of this mountain here. So let's take the lower terrain tool. Let us chip away from that mountain. But here we actually have this... here actually we have this tunnel now in the way. So I'm actually thinking on demolishing that tunnel. Yeah, I know, it's very nice, especially since I paid for it, but let's see if we can maybe just expand the tunnel. Nah, you're gonna fight me, aren't you? Okay, then we'll deal with you in another way. Mr. Bulldozer, where are you? Way to go, Groundforks, way to go. Let's just try to smooth this out a little bit more. Chip away more mountain. Here, here, here. Yeah. It will be funny now. The tunnel will be the purpose of its own, not really to go through the mountain, but just tunnel for tunneling's sake. Let's delete it. I don't like the looks of it, but we need to delete it. Yes. And you, and you, and yes. Smooth. Or actually lowering terrain first. And then we'll be smoothing it. Yeah, fill the gaps, fill the gaps. Good. Now, how about some collision with what? Oh, there is a tiny bit of track left. Yeah, we'll fix that. Okay. I think we are ready for a successful try now. Okay, well, this worked before. Let's try with a second track and... See? You can play nice when you need to. The fact that I spent like 2 million, quid on it, it's completely irrelevant, but yeah. Okay, come on. I'm trying to find a good spot where to connect this, yes. 120 all the way, sounds good to me. Not that we have any engines that can go this fast at the moment, but yeah. Let's just kill this road a little bit. And then continue with the track. Okay, 120, good, I'll take it. Where is the second track end? It's here, right? No, here, yeah, okay. So, good. Then let's see if we can do a level crossing, please. Small country road, medium country road, huh? What do you think? Oh yes. That's crossing of champions, mate. How about this? Yeah, something normal, Okay, and you didn't mess up with me track now, have you? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, then I'll take it. Great. Okay, as you can see, we are coming closer to Brilli. Oh, and we have lots of food here. Okay, guys, so it means once we actually start delivering this via train, we will have to pick up on the food delivery services going from Brilli. Okay, now it's time to figure out where the hell do we want the train station. This terminal is actually working rather nicely. Now, let's see. Train freight station. We will be taking the terminal one, I believe. And if I'll need to, then I'll just make another station going from here, but... Okay, we are coming from here. Sorry for a little bit rotation. I should say probably state an epilepsy warning or something, because yeah, these rotations can get a little bit tedious. Okay, I don't want to go on a much incline though. A little bit inclined though is actually makes sense. Later on this will not be a problem per se, because the train engines will be much more powerful, so we don't need to carry or care that much, but okay. But it seems that our ships are doing the business. They are picking up food and delivering it, which is good. Okay, extending the track. Good. We will be never rid of ships completely and replaced by trains, because there will be always stuff that we need to ship via the ships. Yeah. Okay. So I like actually this cargo hub, because it really, you know, it connects rail, shipping and road to a food factory. So it's kind of nice. So we want 2 tracks, because we don't want any curvature, and we want the platform length actually to be a bit longer, shouldn't we? Oh boy, I forgot to put it to the 240 length. Ah well, I'll fix it on later. Okay, let's just connect. I mean, there's nothing in the way actually of this train station, so I'm not overly concerned that we couldn't expand it to be a little bit longer later on. Okay, and just drag it to the second platform. Great. Then we want to be doing the diamond crossing, of course. Yep. And another one. There we go, looks beautiful. Now let's put a set of signals. I really didn't feel like, guys, you know, replacing with the 240 meters right away, because I mean, I don't have that much cash. I'm not, you know, like Rockefeller or anything here. So let's put signals, and when we will actually need the 240 meter platforms, we will be adding that. I'm not trying to justify, I just forgot, but you know, it happens. Now let's see, some more signals, and look at that amount of grain. I think I was right when it comes to actually making sure that I have a train service running, because yeah, this wouldn't cut it. I would need to literally train the ships. Another diamond crossing over here. And the good thing about it is I already have a station for dropping the goods. I already have the stations for the pretty much everything, so I just need to rework my current cow and grain lines to actually be delivering to a different destination. And I will be leaving my shipping services running. So let's just define a separate line that will go from Oakham North to Brearley Transfer. Yeah, I was thinking to build a separate line with the train, but then again I remembered, hold on, my cow train has actually the cart, so why? Lots and lots of food waiting. I'm worried that this doesn't, you know, decrease the production on the farm, so yeah. We want to expedite the delivery of these things as quickly as possible, so yeah, let's just go from Brearley Transfer, full load any. Hold on. What the hell am I doing? Remove. So let's go from Oakham. Then I don't want to go to the port station. I want to be going directly here to the Brearley Transfer. So there you will be taking like grain, cows, whatever. And then we will be dropping off food here at Oakham North. And that will be full load from the Oakham farm, of course. Then we'll be calling the food line. Because I was thinking to put both grain and cow trains on that. But then again I'm thinking the food line, yeah, something like that. But then again, grain I'm shipping via the port, I don't need to do that any longer. Let's put the grain on the food line, and then we will be putting as well the cows on the food line. It's now going to Oakham. And the one with the livestock is going actually directly to Oakham North. So it's going actually to drop things still at the port. Yeah, because it's on the wrong line. Let's put it on the food line, okay? But it will still be dropping things at the port. And then it will be going back to Oakham. Okay. Oh, and we have a new vehicle available, the Klondike. Yeah, this would be actually a welcome addition to help us ship some things back and forth. I have deliberately stopped our train at Oakham. Or actually I haven't, it's just loading goods. Yeah, right. Okay, so now I have deleted the other line that we have. Let's put another traffic light over here so that it actually goes through the station in a nice and orderly fashion. Wow, that's a lot of grain and food. And we have lots of cows waiting to be delivered as well. Oh, and look at this. Now, since we have put them both on the same line, we have a problem because the cow is waiting for the grain to be full. No, this won't work. I'll have to actually have two separate lines. Which I guess makes sense because, yeah, the grain doesn't need to stop on the way back. Because it won't be picking up food, so yeah. So let's rework it. We'll call it Oak to Brie. I think it's better that we call it this. Oak Brie Food Line. So this is for the cows, I guess, and this will be for the grain. Oak, Brie, grain. Good. So we will actually be transferring you, Sunshine, to the Oak and Brie grain, yes, and it would work perfectly, assuming that I didn't, that I added stations, of course. So yeah. Let's add the station. Oakham, and then you will be going directly to Brearley Transfer and you will no longer stop anywhere. Okay, waiting for a free path. Okay, I think... Hold on, where are you? So yeah, go back and go to Brearley, or hold on, where are you now? I just have to sort out the temporary mess that I have created. Yes, you go to Brearley Transfer with 0 grain and then you reverse. Good. I will reverse both of you. You just need to pass through the signal so that the other one could actually continue. Okay, hold on. I have to figure out how to do this one. Yes, I have stopped the cow train and I'm gonna let the grain train go back to Oakham because it doesn't have any cargo whatsoever. Great. So now I will let go of the cow train. Sorry a little bit there for the confusion, guys. I wasn't exactly 100% sure how to deal with this, but yeah, now it's fixed. And it's taking 32 of livestock all the way to Brearley. Shall we do a ride along? We could actually. Oh, and I've noticed that I'm running with turbos. Yeah, let's stop it. And we can actually repay. We are only 4 million in the loan. We have managed to return some cash, which is beautiful. Let's kill off the replacements because most of our vehicles now have been replaced with the proper trucks. So let's kill off the replacements. Great. And yes, I think this would actually help the services pick up a lot more. The only thing that we will need to focus further on is actually the downstream delivery of food, because food is currently being delivered now to, I believe, Cockermouth by ship, Brearley directly via the, trucks, and also to Oakham via the train now. Train and then truck. It's a beautiful main line, or well, not a main line, but yeah. The cash is definitely rolling in, and our profits are starting to pick up, which is definitely a welcome addition, because I was getting worried because the next, locomotives and trains will be much more expensive, so we need to actually start pumping some serious cash. It's after all 1898, soon it will be the 20th century hitting us head on. So yeah. I think I'll just shut up temporarily to enjoy a little bit of the music. Well, that does it. And on the right hand side you can see one of our ships. Beautiful. And we are passing the site of our wouldn't to be tunnel. Yeah, I really love this map, and I just love, if you look in the distance you can see a little bit of mist on the mountaintops. I mean, it's just amazing, the level of detail, that you can actually crank into. Sure, not all the textures are the best, and sometimes, things like look a little bit off, but all in all I really like this map. It's definitely a long route all the way down to the food plant, but then again, this is cargo, so it's not really that dependent, I'd say, or at least I think it's not. Oh, come on, shippy doo. Boaty McBoatface, please come under the bridge so I can make the screenshot for this episode. Yes. Yeah, cool. But anyway, these trains are much faster than ships, which is the reason why I think now my downstream business will be picking up. And let's face it, this just looks gorgeous. Yeah, right there. Beautiful. Oh, and there's another ship going towards Oakham, I believe. And on the right hand side we have, I believe it's a steel mill or something. And the good thing that we have now laid the track, we could actually use this track with multiple uses, because then we can actually have a truck depot somewhere here, an additional rail station, and we could be cramming more trains on this route, because yeah, that would be realistic actually. Okay, definitely continuing, looking good so far. Oh, and performance hiccup. Ah, it's an autosave. Yes, thank you, autosave. But we are 1.31 million in the plus. Woohoo! So we can actually reduce our debt by another million, but we're not gonna do that right now. I think we have still some things to replace, of course, and some vehicles to replace to make sure that everything is running in the peak efficiency. Oh, look at that. Our train coming into stations while at the same time we have two ships coming on, and now if we could get another passenger train passing over that beautiful bridge that I've struggled to build a while back, that would be the real money shot. Ah well, you cannot have it all. Okay, our food processing plant seems to be picking up, and the port is picking up. Look at all these things. I've never seen the upgraded textures yet because I wasn't playing that much with goods to actually see how they look when they upgrade. Looks kinda nice, actually. Yeah, this is the winning shot. Well, maybe. Possibly. Can we get something like this better? Oh, there's a train passing. Come on, come on. Where's my passenger train now? Come on. Oh yes, oh yes. Screenshot spam. Screenshot spam. Wonderful. Oh, this is turning out to be... I'm really enjoying this playthrough, guys. Okay. And... did you deliver what you were supposed to? I hope so. We have waiting at the station, food, a lot of food waiting, and I believe we can actually now reassign a couple of ships. This should no longer be Brie Grain Cow Bulk, it shall be Brie Food. Exactly, and that means that we could actually reassign some ships from the Brearley Food or food bulk, because we are still delivering the food where it needs to be distributed, yes. We do have a lot of ships, and I still want this grain to be picked up and taken all the way down to Brearley. So as you can see, this grain is being ferried, and it will be continuing to be ferried for some time to come. But in the meantime, our train services are picking up, and I will need much longer trains, I believe. Yep. Let's buy another train for the time being. Prussian, we have the cash for it, so open wagon. Let's take one with the grain. Let's put it to Oak Brearley Grain. And then let's buy another one for the goods. It's a shame that I have to use this small dinky goods wagon. I'm hoping that we will get newer ones soon. So 2, 4, 6. Can I get more? Ah yeah, I need some cash actually. Wow, that hasn't happened. So let's borrow some more. 8. It's 75 meters. After all, we don't have to worry about 160 meter limitation yet. Okay. Great. Okay, now let's see, what else do we need to... We need to a little bit refreshen our commuter fleets, because we need to upgrade them because they're getting a bit old. But hopefully these two trains should resolve the need. And let's take a look at the farm. Oh, it's 400 limit production, so yes, it will definitely be picking up, and there's a lot of cow and grain waiting actually at the station, so yes. But these two trains should hopefully increase the frequency and help out with the consumption. and once we actually kill off all of the grain and cow waiting at Oakham port, I will actually reduce the frequency of the ferries that will be taking the food to Oakham. Yeah, this looks much better. Okay, I think that temporarily concludes our food distribution business. I'm thinking, should we now actually focus a little bit more just to see the passenger traffic? And later on, of course, I want to be shipping these goods to the Chipping, Sudbury and other towns. I'll have to figure out how I'll do that. Let's see, Brie, Food Bulk, and so Groundfork ships Viruk and then Peterson. You guys are getting reassigned to the Cockermouth Food Bulk. Okay, and then we have frequency of 7 minutes to the Brearley and 9 minutes to the Cockermouth. I guess that's fine when it comes to the delivery of the food. 2 lines busy at the moment. Jesus, that's a lot of grain and cows. And a lot of food actually now waiting at the Brearley. So food supply is 75% of shopping facilities, so we are providing plenty of food. But we could actually maybe add 1 or 2 more road vehicles. This DMG Canstat. So let's take another one. Come on, 1. Maybe 2? Nah, I think 1 should do it. Yeah. I think it will be supplying well enough. Great. Logs? Let's have a small ride along on this one. I actually haven't seen these guys before. They look kind of cool. And I have to keep turning my camera, otherwise we'll have the immersion breaker over here. Yes. Okay, let's take a look how our cities are developing. And while we are doing that, we can continue to repay our loan. Look at that, guys. This is really nice. And the sound of a steamer leaving the station. And I think I will be actually... Yeah, right. I have to check the Klondikes if it's a passenger or a cargo ship. Because then I could be upgrading all this stuff to Klondikes, basically doubling my capacity. If I remember correctly, Klondikes could carry goods. Oh, and there's another train, passenger train, leaving on the main line. So much stuff to do. I think this will be also a great shot. Oh well. Really interesting cars back there. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of food up there. I don't know, if I keep increasing that delivery, I think we will be in some serious trouble. So, livestock, you're coming up, and you are coming up. Sure, so we will have some trains emptying these out. We have 8 carts after each train, so yeah. I don't know what's their kind of pulling power and stuff, so I don't want to be putting too many, to be honest. Maybe in the early years we'll just have to have more trains, and later on we could have massive, longer trains, hopefully. So what else can we do? I have a feeling that our basically fleet doing the commuters are still running the steam lorries. Okay, hold on. We have lots of food waiting here. Food delivery. Jeez, I'm here still running horse and cart? Wow. Okay, yeah, please replace with DMG Canstat. There is no any reason for the food to be waiting. And upgrade that one at the nearest convenience. And you have only 2. Well, I expect the shipping services will be delivering more food now, so we will be actually... It's better that we take another 2 maybe of these. Something like that, maybe even 3. So, we put you on the Cockermouth food delivery, great. And the other 2 we just replace, come on. Oh, and when it comes to commuter, we are still running with these guys. Wow, can we do some replacements there? What do we have for vehicles? Oh, we have land hours. Okay, then I could be upgrading those as well. Let's put those on the window on the side, shall we? Now I'm just gonna borrow a little bit more so that the replacements can be carried out. Oh, and there's a Landauer. We can actually take a look. Basically it's a motorized coach. And somebody's back just peeked through the rear wall because, yeah, the backs tend to do that from time to time. Especially if you lean too hard, I guess. But I agree, the Landauer looks pretty cool. And we got our turkeys! Yay! Our signature of the series is turkeys. I'm even off this channel, apparently. Guest house. The looks of progress. Wonderful. We left a couple of people off. We picked up a couple of people. Nice. And welcome to the 20th century, ladies and gentlemen. It is January 4th of 1900. And we have gotten the 3-axle car, and we have gotten the Vandal, which is, I believe, for shipping oil. So actually, to make it's worthwhile that we start maybe looking into the oil business as well. Who knows? So, line manager. I think all of our vehicles have replaced, so we can actually kill the replacements for this one. And we still have vehicles to replace, I believe, in the Meltham, and I believe probably Winchcombe, Brearley. Yeah, so we have a lot of those to replace, actually. And as you can see, most of these are actually profitable. Now then. I can repay some of the loan back. Construction big time. Hello to you, good sir. Would you like a ride on our brand new Landauer? Yes, please. Okay. Now, over to Meltham and Winchcombe, I guess. Let's see what's the case here. Hell yeah, old vehicle. 28 years, l'obéissant, still. I think it's time to replace you guys as well with a little bit of Landauers, shall we? 25%. Replace automatically, yes please. The first one already got replaced, wonderful. And I believe we still have Winchcombe, which needs replacing, I believe. Oh, and yeah, we forgot to replace on Brearley. Hold on. Winchcombe commuter. replacement. Land hours, yes, replace. Great. So we have winch comb that also needs replacements. Great. Okay, there are no new vehicles per se, which is good. I just wanted to check that. And I think this, once we are done with the replacing Meltham and Winchcombe commuter vehicles, I will be calling this for this episode, guys. We are roughly around almost an hour mark. Not to say that I'm not enjoying this, I'm enjoying this a great deal, but I'll just have to continue in the next episode, I guess. Right, come on, 2 more to replace, 1 more to replace. Awesome. Okay, let's kill off these, and guys, you know what to do. Like if you like the video, hit subscribe for more Transport Fever content, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching. Like if you like, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. This is Groundforks signing off.